What's going on, boat gang? Welcome back to the channel. Back out here with the MHZ Lizard. This boat hasn't been out in a hot minute. So, testing out a new Dr. Props. No secrets here. It's a 647 3 blade from him. This is an all carbon fiber layup boat from MHZ. So it's super lightweight, super efficient. Even the hatch is all carbon fiber. GPS, nice little fiberglass cutout here so that you can put a GPS here and the signal will go through, because otherwise you can't get signal through a all carbon fiber boat. Boat itself, I'm not sure if I've shown you guys the inside of this boat, but essentially it's all Castle everything. So it's a Castle X8S Hydra. Make sure I don't mix up any wires here. Don't need any sparks today. So it's an X8S Hydra and a Castle. It's a Castle 1515 2200 kV motor with the brand new Hydra jacket, which is a really sweet jacket. It's a 4S 2P P-class boat. So this is a P legal boat. Technically these are 5200s and those are not P legal, right? So those should be 5000s, but you know, I don't think we need to get too technical here. I don't actually race, so I don't actually care. I decided to build this boat on 4S. Truthfully, man, this hatch is a tight fit. Where's my tape? Built this boat on 4S, truthfully, because I just wanted a challenge. And yeah, I wanted to show that I could go fast on 4S with a race boat. And it's kind of funny because I feel like it used to be a really big deal, you know, to go fast on 4S. But with the technology that we have now, right, with the Castle stuff and the 10 shock motors and, you know, the speeds that guys are going in 4S racing classes, right? I don't know. It doesn't really seem that hard to go fast on 4S anymore, honestly, guys. It seems just more expensive than anything, right? Because now you're $400 or $500 for an electronic combo, and I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining about it. I'm glad we have the choices. I'm just saying that, you know, going fast on 4S these days isn't what it used to be. You know, now it's just, you just pull more amps and you got better electronics to handle it. So yeah, guys, let's see here. Oh, I am gonna get the GPS going. Nice day today. A little bit of wind, which the boats actually prefer, especially monos. They like, and cats too. They like a little bit of chop on the surface. A little bit of surface chop, but it's kind of really, really nice right now. So let me pause you guys and get the GPS going one second. All right, so got my GPS started. I am very curious to get a speed with this new prop. I ran the smaller version, like a 40, it was a 645 millimeter. And that was doing 57 miles an hour. So this one should be, if I can get the camera right, should be a little bit spicier. Just a little bit. So yeah, guys, it's gonna be a pretty casual video today, pretty laid back. Ooh, she's sure taking a lot to get on plane. It's gonna be a casual video today. I got 2 sets of packs, and this boat does have a lot of run time. So just gonna kind of warm it up a little bit. Batteries don't tend to, it's a cold day, it's like 55 out. Batteries tend to not perform their best in cold conditions. So let's see if we can get a nice pass here. And again, it's a P-class boat, so yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I can work with that. What do you think, boys? Uh-oh. Just lost steering throw on the rudder. Definitely hit something and kicked it up. Yeah, not cool. Let's see here. But yeah, you guys, so I want to get a speed. I'm going to get the speed while I pull it in. And then I figure we'll get the speed and just going to kind of hang out and chat. If you guys want to stay, you can. Yep, kicked my rudder up. I don't think I hit anything. I think I just went too damn fast. Kicked the rudder up. Let me get a speed, fix the rudder, and be right back. Man, good grief, you guys. Woo, holy smokes. That was 64 miles an hour on the GPS with a fully legal P-limited. It's only a 32-inch boat. It's on 4S 2P, as I mentioned, right? So it's a 4S boat. And damn, I was doing the numbers. I was doing the speed numbers in my calculator, and it looked like it was going to do 60 miles an hour based on what I was getting with the last prop. But I did make a couple trim tab adjustments. There's a horse down there, so I don't want to bother him. I did make some trim tab adjustments, loosen it up just a little bit. Maybe it could use a hair more. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I think we're there. So I am running a little bit spicier prop. Good. I better check my water cooling real quick. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the neck mount, you guys. It's kind of hard to remember to turn my whole body. That's 2 great streams of water. You can see I dump out on the left side of the boat. So yeah, I don't want to get you guys up here. Yeah, I don't want to push my luck because I am running a bit more prop. So I will do a couple more passes, temp it, and then I think I'll probably end up moving the batteries forward, maybe like a nut hair. Yeah, she's fast, boys. It's, you know, these are good speeds. Good speeds for 4S. Let's get a pass in here. Yeah. Yeah, she's getting it, boys. Little loose over. I mean, look, we got good wakes out here, right? The water's churned up and everything. So I'll pause it here. I'm gonna switch batteries. I'm gonna move the CG forward about maybe half an inch to an inch, just because we got the speed, right? So who cares? And then check the temps. I'll be right back. All right, we are dialed, guys. We are so dialed. So 64 miles an hour, no heat in anything. Didn't temp it. Maybe 105, 110 degrees. Like, I'm talking lukewarm. And yeah, I couldn't be happier with the results. The props working. These props have a little bit of lift, and I actually prefer that. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek here of the bottom. So you can see it's been modified quite a bit. These lifting strakes were shortened, obviously a full blueprint. Everything's neutraled out back here. The stinger's neutral, tabs are neutral. So, you know, a little bit of work definitely goes into making this thing as efficient as it is, right? That's partly why I'm hitting these speeds on 4S and cool temps and everything's so happy. And you know, there's a little finesse to it. You know, you want to optimize your boats by making them efficient, of course. But I did move batteries forward about an inch, so that should help make it a little more stable. Let's see here. God damn. Holy Toledo. We're getting a little lift at the back. I got to add more left throw to this thing. Travel, steering, left, realign my stuff because things have moved around since I first built this boat. Come on, buddy, we're gonna come back. Make the left, make the left. So yeah, what I was saying, guys, so hitting good speeds on 4S is not what it used to be, and I'm not trying to downplay it, you know. It's still impressive to go fast. Of course, going fast is always impressive. Oh, that is beautiful. Yeah, going fast is always impressive, but, you know, I would say now we've got all the technology to do it. It's really just a matter of spending the money on the really nice electronics to keep up. And, you know, a 4S boat that's efficient can haul ass. And so this prop has some lift to it, like an Arctura would, you know, and like an ABC would have less lift, by example. And so because it has some lift, I'm able to run neutral everything, right? Neutral strut, neutral CG, neutral trim tabs. And that's all because I've got some lift in my prop. If you know, when I was testing the ABC on this boat, I had to run a bunch of negative everything. Negative tabs, CG way forward, which was making the boat do some weird stuff. The trim tabs down a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I'm happy with it, you guys. And the nice thing about running a 2P setup is I got runtime for days. I could probably pull the data logs when I'm back home for you guys. If anyone's curious, I can pull the logs and show you guys that this thing is really not pulling amps at all. The castle setup is crazy efficient. The 4S 2P means I got tons of runtime. And yeah, I'm just excited, you guys. So it left the water there, but if you notice, when it left the water, it stayed flat, right? So that's usually how you'll find your CG, is because when the boat leaves the water, right, now the strut is not acting on it anymore. So that's where your CG comes in big, is the boat needs to fly flat when it leaves the water. And that's usually a good sign. Oh, buddy. But yeah, that's usually a good sign that your CG is where it needs to be. If your boat is flying flat when it leaves the water, that's the true test. And this boat needs a windshield. It's a sexy boat. It's an old school hull. And so that's why it had those long lifting strakes, you know, because back when this hull was designed, they probably had, you know, weak systems in 4S, but, you know, NIMH packs, and so they had these long lifting strakes to help the boat get up out of the water. And so basically all I did was I copied a Pursuit, you know, a more modern race boat, and copied the lifting strakes, since the dimensions are the exact same on that boat as my Lizard, same dimensions. And so yeah, I actually had a buddy send me his exact dimensions on his Pursuit and copied them to a T, shamelessly. Shout out to Alex. Coincidentally, also the same guy that said I wouldn't be able to hit 60, so kind of funny. He runs the same power setup, so we got a little friendly banter back and forth, and we kind of enjoy that. So keeps it fun, keeps it interesting. But that's really all I got for you guys. I don't have an actual temp gun with me, so I can't really tell you much other than it passes the finger test. And once again, it's a 647 Dr. Props 3-blade. You can see the prop there. Trim tabs are flat. And again, there's my bottom work. Not pretty, needs to be painted. Definitely needs to be painted. But I'll tell you what, she works, she's functional. This thing runs absolutely killer. 4S, I'll actually pull the data log and I'll throw this in if I remember at the end of the video so you guys can see what kind of amps I'm pulling. So I'll come back with that. All right, guys, back in the shop. Got the Lizard 4S2P Castle 1515, 2200 kV on the Dr. props. Here's the data log from the run. You can see our max amperage was 242, 3700 watts, 129 degrees, 33,000 RPM, which tells me that we're not really bogging down. We're getting all the RPM. I would guess the motor was the same temp, if not slightly cooler. And yeah, super happy with that. I'm sure some of you guys are pulling those amps on 6S to do these same speeds. I know I've done it before on my Dominator. I was pulling about that same amperage to go this exact speed on higher voltage, which would mean usually less amps. So anyway, that's the quick rundown on the boat. Super happy with it and how it ran today. And yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.